with Gymshark, so how did Gymshark come about then?
So Gymshark came about, it was actually a supplement company. So me and Ben got together in ICT, we started training together, and then, you know, he was a little bit more technical than I was, but I just had mad ideas.
Yeah.
So like, we just kind of gelled, everything worked.
How old were you both back then?
We were like 16, 7, I'd say 17 when it really hit off, because I was in really good shape when I was 17. Yep. And that's when we started to build an app together. He built the app, I did all the content. So I was like really shredded. Yeah. It's called Fatless Ab Guide, and we got like, I don't know, top 5 in the UK.
For downloads, yeah?
For downloads. Probably even one. It was 1 or 2 or something. It was ridiculous.
Was it paying then?
No, we weren't making no money, but obviously you had ads on it, and there was something like, not Angry Birds, but something similar to Angry Birds back then. And we researched how much the guy was making. It was like 200k a day just from ads. And that's what really got us into things. It was all about curiosity, really. We didn't know what we wanted to do. We just fell off on things because all we were doing was researching to spot opportunities. So yeah, we wanted to create a supplement company because we were going to the gym, we went to Body Power, and all the supplement companies were all the craze, and all the shredded people wanted to be sponsored by supplement companies. Yeah. So we thought, okay, well, let's start a supplement company, which was called Gymshark Supplements.
So the original name was Gymshark Supplements?
Yeah, gymsharksupplements.co.uk. And we created a logo of a tensing shark. Yep. That was our logo at the time. And we never actually sold clothing originally. So we knew a guy from, I think he was working for USN, and he could get cheaper supplements, and he was selling them to us, and we were mixing them. We'd go on bulk powders and mixing them. But obviously,
mixing each supplement?
Yeah, so we'd get like the beta-alanine, the caffeine, the creatine, and we were just getting scoops and mixing them. But that's not how you mix
that's definitely not
supplements properly. They obviously need to be done in machinery.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So we were giving them to our friends, and one, they didn't go. Everyone was being sick, and two, we were putting far too much caffeine and stuff that what used to put in legally allowed.
Bursting out of energy.
Everyone's going mad in the gym, running around. We're doing like 6-hour sessions. You know what I mean? It's mad. And we thought, no, we can't do this. We can't sell things like this.
Yeah.
So what we did instead is, back then on Shopify, if you made a collection, we kept finding little loopholes because it was so new. I don't know what Shopify did, but we found a collection on Shopify where if you made a collection, you named it like, I don't know, CMP Mass. Was it Serious Mass or Nutrition Serious Mass? Or what's that other pre-workout called? Jack 3D.
Oh yeah.
So you can make a collection, call it Jack 3D or whatever, and it would go to the top of Google Shopping. And at this time, people didn't really research. They'd just click, Jack 3D.
Yeah.
First thing that comes up was Google Shopping above anything else, any SEO'd words, and they'd click it and they'd just buy without even researching.
Yeah.
So we were making collections, calling them Jack 3D, putting them on our website, and people would buy from us, and we would order from Tropicana Fitness. So we hosted all of Tropicana Fitness's products on our website.
So it's basically like drop shipping.
Yeah, made a collection and drop shipped. You ordered from us, we ordered from them straight to you. And there's barely any returns in supplements.
Yeah, and that was before drop shipping was like known to be the moneymaker sort of thing.
Yeah.
So when you and Ben had started that, was it making enough money for you to continue, or how was it going?
No, not really. It was really little. We were making still competitive, like £4 or £5 per supplement, but we ended up building a cash pile up of like £1,000, but which is why we still continued to work 2 jobs.
Yeah,
I was working as a pot wash, washing pots for like a local restaurant and Burton's Menswear, and he was a pizza delivery driver for Pizza Hut. So when he was working, I was doing things, and when I was working, he was doing things. But obviously, we're still going to university, and we're still hustling on the side and doing other things because we didn't know if it was going to work. And had the other things took off, or at one point we were making like 30 grand a month from the Facebook.
Yeah.
If we hadn't have got banned consistently, then we might not have ever re-picked up Gymshark because we were making so little money. We almost knocked it on the head multiple times. So if things had have worked in other areas, we would have not continued with Gymshark.
Yeah. So let me ask you, as you and Ben are in Gymshark, and I'm going to refer to your answer later on in this podcast, what was your vision and what was Ben's vision?
So obviously at the time when you're starting a company, you don't really have a vision. I'm talking at the very early stages. Gymshark Supplements, our vision was a supplement company. Yeah. And then obviously it changed to clothing, which we'll get into because of certain little things. So when you start a company, the vision is always different to in the end. But at the end of the day, once we got into clothing, the vision was always a community. Mm-hmm. Build a community through fitness, health and lifestyle through fitness.
Yep.
There's nothing like having a good routine, and fitness is the best thing for you to do that. So let's bring people together through health and fitness, which is still the same message today. They've just changed their slogan to United We Sweat. United We, community, sweat, to do with the gym.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. It's just a quick side question almost, yeah. Do you feel like by training physically, it helps you mentally?
Yes, for me. Because I feel better about myself, I feel more confident. Like if you go to the gym in the morning and you've got the chest pump and you're walking around like shoulders
I'm the man,
back,
basically, yeah.
you just feel way better because it's artificially pumped you up because of your blood, but you just feel better.
Yeah, 100%.
Blood's moving. It's a routine. Routine is the most important thing for anyone to
Why is
get
that?
out of any issue they've got, because as soon as you deviate from a routine, and I found this in 2016, which we'll get onto, the second you deviate from a routine, then you start thinking too much. The second you start overthinking about yourself, your accomplishments, like where you want to be in life, then that's when it really causes you issues. Obviously, with school, which I wish the teachers drilled into people, is the power of a routine. Because when you go to school, you're in a routine every single day, and the second
you don't even
leave
realise
school,
it,
people just go to shit because they don't know what they're
100%.
doing every day, and they think they should be doing more. But truthfully, that's why I just love the gym, health and fitness. You can't buy health and fitness though.
Yeah, I mean, I see you all the time on Instagram and stuff. You're always up at like, I don't know, like 7, 8 a.m. straight in the gym, always up early. And for a man of what you do today, is it necessary for you to be up at that time? Or do you just like it?
No, I play it by ear.
Okay.
I don't. It's part of my routine every single day, but I'm not 100% strict on it because life's life and things change in life and everything's moving.
And you got a baby now as well.
That's
so
what I'm saying. So it all depends on when I'm going to wake up, because it all depends on how much sleep I've got because of my little girl. Yeah. So, you don't, everyone say up at 5 a.m, then do this at 6 a.m. Like, truthfully, people don't do that every single day. And it's almost of a selling point of you do it every day and then, you don't get anywhere. Then you feel like a failure when truth is you don't need to do stuff like that. You can work at night time. You can work in the morning. Yeah. It's all on you.
Yeah, no, me personally, I'm a night owl. But sorry to interrupt your Gymshark story. But if we have to continue, so you left off of what your vision was with Ben. So how did it transpire from a supplement company to now clothing line?
Yeah, so we used to go to this place called Body Power, which is, people listening might have heard of it. It's an expo for a fitness event.
That's in Birmingham, isn't it?
That's in Birmingham, yeah. So it's a fitness event called Body Power. It was on from I think it maybe started in 2010. I went in 2011. Again in 2012, and that's when we saw these stringer vests, and we knew, let's get one of the samples.
So did you go for Gymshark or for yourself?
No, we just went literally. I was just going anyway because I loved Greg Plitt. I mean, people listening into fitness, Greg Plitt was the man. So I went just for Greg Plitt. I wanted to get a picture of him, which I have got, which is mint.
If you still got it, I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, I've got it, so I'll have to find it. So yeah, we went there, and there was something called a stringer vest at the moment in time going around the internet, and people wanted them. Because the shipping was so bad from America, you could only really get them from America. And they were like $20, let's say, but shipping was $60, $70, $80.
Yeah, so altogether you're paying almost $100 basically.
For one product, and it would take 30 days to get to you in the UK because the shipping was so bad. Obviously now everything's moved along, you can get next day shipping to America. Yeah. So we saw that as an opportunity to bring loads of vests over to the UK and start to distribute them amongst anyone in Europe or anyone in the UK that wanted them. Yeah. Lex Fitness was one of our first athletes as well. We sent him some of the stuff. It was at the time it was Gold's Gym Pitbull. So we put that on our website and it started to sell. The reason we went for big brands is because people were searching them and we could use their traffic to pull to our website to add on sales. And at this point, we're still Gymshark supplements, but we thought, okay, the clothing's selling much better. So let's get rid of all the supplements and let's completely just focus on Gymshark clothing, which is what we did. We bought gymshark.co.uk at this point, started to print our own t-shirts with that bodybuilding Tencent shark on it. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So then that was that point there. So that was the first product you printed. So talk to me about that process of how you went around, and even because it's easy for it sounds easy. You make it sound easy of how you just clicked your fingers and now you've got a vest. But obviously there must have been a whole process behind it.
The whole thing. That's what I mean. People like to look at a brand now and think you've just automatically gone from A to B. No, this is like 10, 11, 12 years of hard work. Yeah. Like we didn't have a clue what we were doing. It was a shit show, if I'm honest. Like from the outside, it looked like an operational, brilliant company, but behind closed doors, me and Ben were running around like rats, like crazy. So we met this guy that we kind of come across online, and he was selling vests too, and we were kind of originally drop shipping some from him because we didn't have the stock to pay. So we were still drop shipping in between. We went to see him and we noticed that he was screen printing. Yeah. So we thought, okay, well, let's go meet him. Let's see how he's doing the process. So we went up there, we saw how he did the process. We came back, same night, we bought a screen printer, I was on YouTube all night learning how to do the printing.
Yeah.
So we got the screen printer, which was £1,000, massive purchase for us at the time. It was like probably half our money because we weren't making that much money
from the supplements, of course.
Yeah. So this transition. So we were a partnership for 8 months in 2011.
Yeah.
And then 2012 is when we went limited. In between 2011 2012, let's just say maybe like, I don't know, February 2012. This is when we were transitioning into just Gymshark clothing, and we started to sell the clothing. It started to sell much better, and that's when we realised, okay, we need to go to a limited company now because we're making too much money.
So officially, Gymshark was started before 2012.
Yes.
Because if you research it, Gymshark states that they were founded in 2012, but obviously you and him were going before then.
We had a partnership, yeah.
Yeah.
We were under a partnership that's probably not going to show on Company's House. That's why we were limited 2012.